Hello everyone, I'm Michelle. Welcome to another video. Today we're going to make a lariat with the beads and findings from the bargain bead box from January 2023. And let's just get a materials list. I've got all the beads, not all the beads, but some of the beads that I think will work for the lariat pulled out of the box. We've got the, what is it, 4x6 or 6x8 millimeter blue mix crystals. We got the European cut crystals. We got the moonstone rounds. We got the barrel beads or tube beads. The stars. We've got the gemstones. Jersey agate. We got a few of the grayish blue stars left here. I used some in the other necklace I made from the other colored gemstones in the box. We got some crystal AB stars. We got some gorgeous little silver stars, and I brought these out just in case. These little cutout links. I got the bead caps out. I got crimp tubes. Now we're going to move into the stuff that I brought out that's not from the bag. Crimp tubes, crimp covers. I brought out some extra beads because mainly Drux, silver, clear, crystal, and crystal AB. Drux 8mm and 4mm and 3mm. I got some more 6mm, the Jersey agate in the blue, the same color. And then I brought out some sky blue melon beads. Just because I don't think we'll have enough beads to create the lariat with just the beads from the box. I also brought out some O beads, some Czech O beads, and 2 long eye hook or eye pins, or you can use your piece of wire and make your own long eye pins, and some stainless steel or whatever beading cord or beading cable, beading wire that you use. Alright, and I believe that's all. We'll just go as we go. We'll see if we need to add anything else. Alright, we're just going to have some fun playing with the beads today and see what we can come up with. Alright, get your materials together, come back, and we'll get started. Also, the kind of lariat that, the kind of lariat that we're going to make, we're going to need a loop big enough for this bead to go through. Alright, so get out your loop. Alright, first off, let's start with our end pieces. We're going to have decorative ends on this lariat, so we'll put on star, we'll put on a bead cap, and then one of our blue $8mm gemstones, and a bead cap, and then, oh, did I tell you about, yeah, I told you about the O beads. I think these are 8mm. I'm going to put on that O bead. If you don't have O bead, use a daisy spacer. And then I'm going to put on the barrel bead, and then another O bead, and then a bead cap, 8mm gemstone, bead cap, and star. Alright, so that's going to be one of our ends. Try to make sure your beads are straight before you clamp them down with a loop. I'm going to put my, and make sure when you put your stars on that you do it from the right direction, which I didn't. I put them both on the same way. So this point is going to go down at the bottom on the bottom one. Alright, and then I'm going to do a bead cap, an 8mm bead cap, O bead, barrel bead, O bead, so it's a star with a point down, bead cap, 8mm, bead cap, O bead, barrel bead, O bead, bead cap. Make sure you put your bead caps on right. This one would be right side up. We'll do the 8mm bead cap upside down. And then the star bead is going to go with the point at the top. Point at the bottom, point at the top. And then we're going to take our pliers, instead of doing like I said, that's when you're going to have a wrap loop, is when you go like this and bend it over top of the pliers. But when you're going to have a simple loop, you just give a little bit of space and then bend. That way you don't have a lot of space on top of that bead. See that? It's close. And then I take my pliers, I'm trying to get my beads the way I want them. And I squeeze. Now I come down and step as close as I can to that stem. Make sure it's closed and straight. Now what I want you to do is get out your cord or your beading wire. I'm not sure exactly how long this piece is going to be, but I say get out about 3 feet of cord. At least. And then we're going to hook their cord right onto this. So, alright, I'm going to try to be very clear and keep this on screen. Alright, so I'm going to pick up my crimp tube with my wire, my beading wire. Hopefully I've got that closed enough. And I'm going to put the beading wire through the loop and back up through whatever amount is comfortable for you to work with. Back up through that crimp tube. So we've got both wires running up through that crimp tube. And then we're going to pull it down, pull the crimp tube down, holding both ends. Pull the crimp tube down. Not too awful close, you want enough room for movement. But you don't want a big ugly loop, you know, that, say I would, well, I don't want to do it, but say I'd take and have a great big loop, there'd be a lot more space between your beads that you're going to be putting on and your little end or dangle on the bottom. So hold those two, if the best you can, hold those two wires apart when you crimp. And mine's pretty much staying like that by its own, so I don't have to hold it. Kind of separates them. If you hear anything, it's my cat's playing. Alright, and then go put it in your middle groove on your plier. You see that? There's one in the front, there's one in the middle. Wait a minute, am I in there? And squeeze. And then you want to turn it on its side. Okay, turn it on its side. Place it back in the front. Notch of your plier. Squeeze. And there, it's going to make a little taco. And then you can either wait till the end, to put your crimp cover on, you know, till you've got your necklace finished, or you can put it on now. Okay, we'll take the crimp cover, and this is a little fiddly sometimes. For me, it is. I'm sure other people as well, but place it over your crimp. Try to hold it in place once you got it over. Okay, where's the opening? There we go. There's the opening. And you're going to gently coax it closed with your pliers. Alright, so that's how to put a crimp to connect your wire, your working wire, with your ends. Alright, and then just start adding beads. I think I'll go a smaller gemstone, a 6 mil, a 3 mil, an 8 mil, a 3 mil, and a 6 mil. And then I'll do a silver spacer bead. So do you see that? And then I'm trying to think which one of these crystals. Do light blue crystals. This is just random, you know, just random. See what looks best. And I'll do another star to cap that off. And then I'll do three of the silver 3 mils. Um, I'll do some of these little English cut. To bring a little bit of the dark color back in. Let's see. Maybe a star. And 2 more English cut. And then 3 more silver 3 mils. And then I'll do a silver star. And I can't do 3 more of the light blue because I need those for the other side. So I'll do, I'll try the darker royal blue. and then a star. So far we've got the end piece, then this, then these, then the 3 mil, the 2 English cut, star, 2 English cut, 3 mil. Then same as we did here on this end, we cap this part off with the 3 crystals and 2 stars. Alright, so then I'd love to bring in some of these, this color, these moon beads, moonstone beads. But I'm going to have to wait because it's so hard for me to be really random. I've got to feel like I've got to have a pattern. So I'll go on the small 8 or 6 mil agates. One of the, like, just copy this down here. 3 mil. Silver. I think these are 8 mil drugs. 3 mil silver drug. And then the small 6 mil agate. And that caps that off. Oops. Now I can move into bringing in the moonstone if I'd like. I could use one of or 2 of these. The bluish colored stars, point facing down. Then I could bring in moonstone. How many do I want? 1 might be enough. Yeah, I think 1's enough at a time. And then I'll go through the bottom with the point facing up this time. The gray star. Yeah, I think that would be fine. Just 1 there. And I think that'd be a good place to put the loop. That means it will hang down that far from the loop, from where it goes through the loop. So I need a crimp tube. And I'm actually going to need 2, but so I have to start over. So I'll bring my crimp tube down. And I'll go through the loop. And then come back down through the crimp tube. being very careful not to bend your wire. Okay, we'll get it as close as we can, and then we'll crimp okay. We want to make sure that's not going to move, and then we'll cut our wire. Let me make sure, let me use my pliers my normal pliers to squinch it down. Alright, let's go ahead and cut that. And let's see, we can put the crimp covers on later. We need another crimp bead. We're going to do the same thing on the other side to reattach. This loop is only going to be on one side because you bring the other side through the loop. So let's see. Hold on. So we'll keep the crimp bead on this side. And bring it up through. See, I've got the wire through both sides of this loop and the crimp bead pinched between my thumb and my finger on the right hand. And then I'll just slide that wire up through that crimp tube and slide the tube forward, creating a loop around that ring. And we'll use our pliers to crimp that off. Okay, make sure that's going nowhere before you clip the tail off. And then you can clip the tail, you can put the crimp cover on if you'd like. Or if not, you can wait till the end to put your crimp covers on. Now, now you're connected back. You still got the same piece of the, the rest of that 3 foot, or a little over 3 foot that we took off. Alright, I think I'm going to begin with this same way we did the 2 gray stars in the moonstone. That's how I'm going to start off on that side. Okay, I went ahead and put my crimp bead on this side because that way I could be sure that I know, I have room for it. So I'm going to put my, let's see, we did it point first on the first bead, and then we did our moonstone, glass moonstone, not real moonstone, faux moonstone. And then we went point facing up. So we go through the bottom of our star. Right, and there's our start to the next section. Alright, now, I mean, you know, this, I'm going to open this strand of melon beads. The subscription boxes are a good jumping off point, but you know, we always add to, and we're designing from everywhere. We draw from all of our stash. Alright. $6 truck and a 6 mil. And we'll do another 3 mil silver drugs. Get back, baby. 2 English cut. One of our stars. 2 English cut. And then 3 silver drugs to 3 mil. And then we'll do another 6 mil gemstone, a 8 mil drug. It's 6mm gemstone. There. And then, let's see, we'll go into, we'll put a silver star. Melon bead. Oh no, 4 mil crystal drug. Baby blue melon. That's 6 mil. Crystal rondelle. Blue melon. Crystal rondelle. Blue melon. Crystal rondelle. So we're using 3 of the clear crystal rondelles. And then a blue melon. a 4mm truck. And then another silver star. Okay. And so, depending on where you want this to lay, how long, you know, where you want this, the circle link to lay, you know, how long, or you want it to hang down, you want it close up to your neck to where it connects and the other half comes in and connects. Depending on how long you want it to be is how much more you want to bead. So personally, this is pretty long. It's going to be pretty long. So I want this up closer to my neck. So I'm going to make it about 20 inches, I'd say. 20 inches from here to where, no, that wouldn't be that. I haven't really didn't give this a lot of thought before I started. I thought we'd do it together. So, okay, 20 inches, and then this part, the bottom part that we did that hangs down, we're going to have some French here. So see, that's pretty long. I'm going to want mine up closer to my neck here. So I'm going to do about 20 inches, 19 or 20 inches, and then I'm going to come in with this part. It's not going to be separate, it's going to be together, but measure 20 inches because that's going to come up around your neck and come through that circle and hang down. Alright, this part's going to hang down. So right now we're just beading 20 inches, the part that goes around the neck. Alright, so this is about, I don't know, 6 maybe. So we need to go further. So let's see. I want to bring some of these bigger 8mm gemstones in, and let's see, what am I going to use with those? These crystals. English cut. So I'll do an English cut crystal. And then eight mil English cut. Eight millimeter. Oh, there's that pretty. I don't want that one to be hid. Hidden. And then I'll go 4mm, 3mm silver, 6 mil. Three mil silver. No. Yeah, no. 6 mil. I'll go 3 mil silver. $6 mil. 4 mil. 6 mil. 4 mil. 6 mil. 4 mil. And then I'll do this again. Silver, 3 mil silver. And I'll do the English cut. $8 mil. English cut. $8 mil. English cut. 8 mil, and then a star. And then I think that's enough to where we can go back down this pattern. Wait a minute. English cut. Star. Where's the hole? And then a silver star. Alright, and then we can go back to 4 mil. Blue melon. Crystal. Blue melon. Crystal. A clear crystal, rondelle. Oops, where'd it go? Blue melon. Clear crystal rondelle. Blue melon. 4 mil. Drug, crystal drug. And star, silver star. $6 mil, 8 mil drug. See, we're working our way back down this way. 6 mil. $8 mil drug. $6 mil. Then 3 silver, 3 mil. Drugs. then 2 English cut, 1 star, 2 mil English cut, 2 English cut, I can find the hole here, and then 3 mil silver drugs. Alright, then we have 6 mil gemstone or agate, 8 mil druck, 6 mil gemstone. Now this is where we come to the end of the neck, where it's going to come up around the neck and kind of hang down a little bit. And I'm thinking, what? And I'm thinking the best way to keep it in place would be, let's see how many of these I have. I think that's right. Perfect number. So we got the blue-gray star, then we're going to go moonstone, another blue-gray star, point up, no, actually they would be down, let's see, point first, moonstone, point first, moonstone, and point first. With our 6 mil you guys can string yours however you want. This is just the way I'm doing it. You can just be completely random. It's hard for me to do that though. That's still got the plastic in it. It's 8 mil druck, 3 mil druck, and then 6 mil gemstone, and then silver stars. Oops, I didn't use any bead caps on this. And then 3 of the dark royal blue, whatever color you want. Crystals, crystal rondelles. And then a silver star. And then 3 mil drucks. Two English cut. 1 star. Oops, I went the wrong way. Point first. Oops, dropped it again. Okay, point first. 2. English cut. 3 drugs, 3mm drugs, silver. Okay, I'm just coming down along with this. Other leg here. And then a silver star. And then 3 baby blue crystals. And a silver star. And then a 6mm gemstone. A 3mm silver drug. An 8mm drug. $3mm silver drug. 6mm gemstone. And that's where we hook to our that's where we hook to our bottom piece here. Alright, I redid my end here that I had to redo, and I forgot to put my crimp bead on. Let me get it. Crimp bead on, and then we'll go through our end. And then we'll go back up through the crimp bead. I didn't mean to go through the bead, but that's okay. Pull that up. Alright, and then we'll crimp. Put it in the first spot. Fold it over. Make sure it's good and crimped before you cut that. String, or end off. And there we have our 2 ends that hang down here. So let me clean off my area a little bit and come back and we'll address the 2 ends. Okay, I'm going to use these cutouts, these moon cutouts, I think, and I'm going to attach with a jump ring. It looks like about a 6 mil. Got it on there. Find the opening. There it is. Oops. Attach it to the bottom of the end piece here, like I did the last one. Alright. Now, I'm thinking about using some head pins and just making a few dangles with these silver beads. I'll come back and show you how I would design it, and then I'll figure it out, and then I'll come back and show you. Alright, here's our endings. So I just decided on a single ball headband with a star off of that cutout moon connector. Alright, and we'll take a look at our lariat. This is the part that comes up around the neck. Okay, and this is the part that dangles. It ended up being pretty long, which, you know, that's the way I wanted it. So, I hope you had lots of fun making your lariat. I enjoyed it. I think it turned out pretty, all these different colors of blues and crystals. So, thanks for watching, and thanks for beading with me. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, hit the like button and please subscribe, be part of our beading family. If you're not already a member of the Bargain Bead Box, use Jewelry Art, one word, at the link below and get $2 off your first box. All that's left to say is, take care, God bless, and I'll see you in the next video.